This encounter is the definition of a mismatch. Honestly, me versus Kurtis is just strange, dog. This is talent versus trash, because Kurtis and I are nowhere close to being cut from the same cloth. Honestly, I can't comprehend how this match was conceived or why it's even proceeding forth. Hey, yo, Nova, your thinking is clearly not stable. I mean, why would you have this one-trick pony going against a workhorse? Now, Kurtis, over the past 12 months, I put in mad work. It'd be fitting to say I had on my afterburners. So after all the work I put in, having to contend with you feels like a slap in the face and a fucking disservice. Honestly, having to battle you is similar to 50 getting dissed. Because this shit is insulting, Kurtis. But it is what it is. 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 But it is what it is, and I'm gonna just play my cards and proceed to start insulting Kurtis. Now, when Nova proposed you as an up, I laughed because I knew I'd beat you in a manner that's crazy. See, from the onset, I knew you were a nigga I'd cook in school, like lunch ladies. Now, in preparation for this, I had to log on to YouTube and give all of his battles a view. And I did my due diligence and earnestly studied the resume of this fool. And while studying his record, I was reminded of words like well, wall, will. Because I realized he had more L's than W's. See, Kurtis. I was reminded of words like wall, will, well, because I realized he had more L's than W's. See, Kurtis been taking losses since his debut. Losing is not a new experience for this cat. He lost to KR, lost to Ramsam. See, Kurtis's losses started way before he had that Dawn next match. So I gotta compare Kurtis to Thor's weapons, because his record shows that he got hammered before X. Now Kurtis. Side note, now Kurtis, I'm a monster. So if I say I'll kill you, don't mistake that for a joke or assume I'm bluffing, because I'm a marijuana smoker, meaning I really know how to roll up and smoke something. Now Kurtis, your bars are... Now Kurtis, you know we're close to a top tier wordsmith, bitch. Your bars are barely decent. So don't you dare claim you're the leader of the new school, because you're not even the leader of the league you frequent. Now the content of his verses may suggest Kurtis is about that life, but in reality, he nowhere close to being a thug or a bully. See, a coward's heart beats in his chest, so Kurtis may talk like he's the type to knuckle up or pop up with the toolie, but the reality is, if a fight broke out right now, Kurtis, you turn into Zora Wabantu and show everyone your pussy. Now Kurtis.
We don't want to see that.
Yo, I said if a fight broke out right now, Kurtis, you turn into Zora Wabantu and show everyone your pussy. Now, and show everyone your pussy. Now, Kurtis, Kurtis, I can't comprehend why you keep trying to act like a thug when you're not. Kurtis, I can't comprehend why you keep trying to act like a thug when you're neither rowdy or unruly. Cleveland Brown, you're just a family guy, nigga. And every time you say you're dangerous, everyone knows you kidding, dog. That's Brian and Stewie. Now, Kurtis, you hail. Now, Kurtis, you hail from Freedom Park, and to get to the venue, you probably drove from your region. But your mode of transport on your way back home gonna be different after I hand you this beating, because you won't want to be in a car. Nelson Mandela, you gonna prefer taking the long walk to freedom. Hey, yo, Nova. Hey, yo, Nova. Chill. Hey, yo, Nova. Shout out to you, because after years of having MBL pull his strings, you finally given this sucker a chance to grow. You shining a light on him, but I told you I would buddy this puppet you trying to bring to life. This the tale of Pinocchio. Now Kurtis, I'm ruthless and you about to die. Skipping this match is the only way you could have saved yourself. They say life is a bitch. Well, looks like Kurtis prefers to flirt with death. Genako.
Yo, make some noise! Fuck, level up, what's up? Yeah! Hey, you know how I got here? Let me wipe the stain off the blade if it's not clear. I am cutthroat. Treated the last op like he a sibling. It was bloodshed. God damn. Yeah. Oh! Treated the last op like he a sibling. It was bloodshed. God damn. And yeah, homie, crazy he tagged you in knowing he can pick up your dog tag. What a homie he is. Yeah. It's crazy. He tagged you in knowing he can pick up your dog tag. What a homie he is. Like try Kurtis. Knowing the pen more dope. Knowing the pen more potent than the dope he's sniffing. It's hopeless. Y'all just gonna see double G-O-D. A polytheist. Y'all just gonna see double G-O-D. A polytheist, I'm appalled. All the stories about a poly living, try switching it up. My reaction to that shit, I'm in disgust. Nigga, we know you ain't out there killing in the north, sitting with your dogs. I mean, G, honestly, try keeping it a buck. I mean, G, honestly, try keeping it a buck. He ain't even a threat. I never doubted you, just never found you motivating enough for me to pick up the needle and thread material. But the calls kept coming. And I said, fuck it. Niggas ain't intense, man. Nigga, I never doubted you, just never found you motivating enough for me to pick up the needle and thread material. But the calls kept coming, I said, fuck it, send me the bag. Knife in hand, it's gonna be a mess. We gon' slide and leave blood all over G-spot. Period sex. Nigga. It's gonna be a mess. Disgusting, nigga. I said, fuck that. It's gonna be a mess. Knife in hand, it's gonna be a mess. We gonna slide and leave blood all over G-spot. Period sex. You don't want problems. Nigga, you don't want problems. You from the north. If shit goes south, I feel at home. I get comfortable. Nigga, you don't want trouble. You from the north. If shit got south, I feel at home, I get comfortable. Get to flipping with these knives in hand. Think Jackie Chan. Cause when I pull up, it won't be fake when I pull up a stunt double. I get to flipping with these knife in hands. Think Jackie Chan, cause it won't be fake when I pull off a stunt double. We don't believe it. It won't be fake when I pull off a stunt double and you get the front row seat. You get 3D straight. We don't believe it. All the stories by the heat he be gripping weight. CG, I am not even faced. CG, I know everything you bring on screen is fake. Nigga, I said, you get the front row seat. I'll bring it to you 3D straight. We don't believe it. All the stories by the heat he be creeping weight. I'm not even faced. CG, I know everything you bring on screen is fake. I had enough of this cat. I had enough of this cat. All that fake thugging on cam just to get a fan. Damn. It's a great mistake, but I can dig that. You know, it's twin clocks. That's all you need to make double impact. All that faking on cam, all that fake thugging on cam just to get a fan. Damn, it's a great mistake, but I can dig that. You know, it's twin clocks. That's how you get double impact, nigga. 100%. Just to get double impact.
Drink your water.
Shit. Drink your water. Yeah, you
Fan down, double impact.
Damn, just to get double impact.
Now I did a little research, and word on the street is you've been blessed with fatherhood. Hey, yo, Kurtis is a parent, but unfortunately he don't behave like how a real fatherhood. Cause despite having become a parent, Kurtis is still determined to become a star in the music biz. Spend time with his kid? Nah, Kurtis rather use that time for penning scripts. See, for Kurtis, fatherhood is just a distraction. See, for Kurtis, fatherhood is just a distraction. He more concerned with becoming the GOAT of this shit. See, Kurtis just want to raise the bar. He ain't really interested in raising a kid. Now, Kurtis, you've made being a father take a backseat to your rap career. And that's a damn shame. Because you could be teaching your kid football, rugby. But instead, you chose to focus on a different ball game. Now, Kurtis, It's only right for you to have goals. It's only fitting that you got shit that you want to achieve. But your ambitions in this culture are not supposed to be more important than your seed. See, your kid is supposed to come first, but unfortunately, you've made rapping your priority. And considering your unwavering dedication to rap, I can already tell what type of father you're going to be. You're going to be the type of father who never has time to help his kid with his education. But you're always going to have time to do your homework on an MC. Now, him... Now I'ma keep it a buck. Him being a bad parent is none of my biz. But the reason I'm speaking on that is because it could have long-lasting implications. Because kids look up to their parents, and a parental figure's behavior is something a kid ends up emulating. So considering that fact, it becomes clear that Kurtis's bad parenting is going to continue into the next generation. Kurtis's bad parenting is going to continue into the next generation because the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. And like Isaac Newton, I can understand the gravity of the situation. Yes!
Talk to him.
I said, the apple doesn't...
Hold it down!
And considering that fact, it becomes clear that Kurtis's bad parenting is going to continue into the next generation because the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. And like Isaac Newton, I can understand the gravity of the situation. We already got enough deadbeats, so Kurtis, in your kids' upbringing, you better play an active part. Embrace your fatherly responsibilities and mold your kid into someone who's hella sharp. Teach your kid ethics, principles, and ensure your kid's ability to discern right from wrong is hella sharp. Like Denzel Washington in John Q, as a father, do everything to ensure your kid has a good heart. But ensuring your kid has a moral compass ain't your only job. As a father, there's a lot for you to do. You got to be there for developmental stages, be there for bottle feedings, and change diapers as your kid learns to use the loo. Give your kid all the tools for success, but teach your kid that when times get tough, it's mandatory to soldier through. Y'all remember I said Denzel, right? Yeah. Well, that was to let him know he got to stop acting like an American gangster. Chill. Y'all remember I said Denzel, right? Yeah. Well, that was to let him know he got to stop acting like an American gangster. Be there for potty training day and teach his kid how to become a gladiator too. Now, Kurtis, if you... Now, Kurtis, if you really do live the life of a thug, the moment your kid was born is the moment you should have decided to turn your life around. See, as soon as your kid was birthed, you were supposed to say fuck being a gangster and focused on remaining safe and sound. See, your kid was supposed to make you have a paradigm shift. You were supposed to say no more bang bang. You were supposed to put your guns down. See, for your kid, you were supposed to become a law-abiding citizen because no kid wants to grow up having a parent that got gunned down. Now, Kurtis, your kid is a reflection of you, so spend time with your kid instead of attending all these battle rap sessions. Be your kid's guiding hand. Use your time to teach your kid fatherly lessons. Buy your kid toys. But remember, the best gift you can give a kid is their father's presence. Now, Kurtis, I'm ruthless. Now, Kurtis, I'm ruthless, and you are about to die. Skipping this match is the only way you could have saved yourself. They say life is a bitch, but looks like Kurtis prefers to flirt with death. Kina. Yo, make some noise!
Yo, I said there's a divine dichotomy between me and you down to the core anomaly. Fuck if you've been here before, it's gonna take more than that star power to try and stop me. And my mission is plain: death, kamikaze, bombs dropping, yeah. And my mission is plain: death, kamikaze, Bombs dropping on Nagasaki, the ayahuasca top of riding, leave you out of body. Approach him like we try to calm the violence. We come in peace, then peace to his soul. Mahatma Gandhi. This. Hey, I said, nigga, fuck if you been here before, nigga. It's gonna take more than that star power to try and stop me, and my mission is plain: death. Kamikaze, bombs dropping on Nagasaki, the ayahuasca top of riding, leave you out of body. Approach him like we try to calm the violence. We come in peace, then peace to his soul. Mahatma Gandhi, he not surviving. They said, Kurtis, we need you to give G unit. We need you to give G units. I'm talking 3-0. I said 10-4. I copy like Kakashi. I copy like. Hey, nigga, I said, nigga, we approach him like we try to calm the violence. We come in peace, then peace to his soul. Mahatma Gandhi, he is not surviving. They said, Kurtis, we need you to give G units. I'm talking 3-0. I said 10-4. I copy like Kakashi. Get to carving his name in stone. That image is mad haunting. Your fam can read your name off a tomb like, damn, double on a rock. Liquor for the dead homies.
Stay comfortable, boy. Stay comfortable.
Yeah. Nigga. Like, damn. They gon' read your fucking name off a tomb like, damn. Double on a rock. Liquor for the dead homie. Who the fuck let him in? Let G believe he graduated from the street cause he got him and let him in. Hey, you gonna need a better plan B or it's gonna be a body. So abort mission. Hey, you gonna need a better plan B or it's gonna be a body. So abort mission. Your boss don't pass over here. The court's different. Your boss don't pass over here, the court's different. Try being the judge of that only to discover that the executioner's sword is him. Try being the judge of that only to discover that the executioner's sword is him. Or what you want, the snotty nose, the hawk spitting. He gonna need a healer for sure. You're dealing with a killer for sport. Shells, leave you as a shell of yourself. The whole body a ballistic report. Shells, nigga. Hey. Nigga, he gonna need a healer for sure. You're dealing with a killer for sport. Shells, leave you as a shell of yourself. The whole body a ballistic report. Who told you you could win? I wanna get a whiff of what you're sniffing, my dog. Listen, I know dealing with your addiction is hard. You tryna quit and the body probably start twitching and all. It's ironic. You tryna quit and the body probably start twitching and all. It's ironic, cause they gave you that white boy and you couldn't even finish him off. So tell me, they gave you that white boy and you couldn't even finish him off. So tell me how the fuck you gonna deal with this dope that I'm kicking then, cuz shit is different in his kitchen of ours. I really cook 3 Michelin stars, then 3 stars in his rib, start ripping apart. Then nigga, I really cook 3 Michelin stars, then 3 stars in his body, then 3 stars in his rib, start ripping apart of you and showing you the bitch that you are. That's 3 stars in his rib, start ripping apart of you and showing you the bitch that you are. Nah, fuck that, I'm a deep in the scar. Give G an X, Kendrick Lamar. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm a deep in the scar. Give G an X, Kendrick Lamar. Nigga, fuck all that fake shit. 3 stars is how we rating that. All that fucking acting, nigga, 3 stars is how we rating that. You know the complex schema cause it takes you 8 bars to get to the punchline. I'm okay with that. I punch straight to the point like a bayonet. I punch and it's straight to the point like a bayonet. He makes mountains out of a molehill. Yeti, think we consider him a layered cat. Fuck out of here, son, nigga.
Yo, make noise!
He barely original. He barely original. The smack influence heavy on his verses. He delivered gun bar after gun bar. He's so obsessed with talking about guns. Don't be surprised when he starts gossiping about Pava. Now Kurtis. Now Kurtis, you're one-dimensional. Now Kurtis, you're a one-dimensional lyricist. You don't vary your wordplay. With you, it's just constant similes. You are a carbon copy of other acts. Your penmanship has become synonymous with mimicry, and your cadence subpar and mundane. You have this terribly monotonous delivery, and you have the hopes of being the GOAT MC, but unfortunately talent is something you lack in considerably. Kurtis, you're not even a little sick. Kurtis, you're not even a little sick. To tell you bluntly, your formula for writing sucks. You'd be a more evolved MC had you invested in your pen, pal, like Elon Musk. Now you were booked to battle Skin Black, and you showed up to the face-off cocky as fuck. But when it was time to face off in the ring, you decided to duck. Kurtis, you had all that energy for the face-off, but when it was time to rumble, you were nowhere to be found on the property. Kurtis, are you telling me Skin was the reason you didn't make it into the building? Who knew MBL had racist policies? Now Kurtis, all that thugging in your speech has no effect on me. Look at me, there's literally no fear in my eyes. Because I come from a wild place, Kurtis. Just check my history and you'll discover fights, stabbings, and shootings used to be a big part of my life. But then I outgrew that lifestyle and became calm. Now I'm a chilled spirit. That's vodka on ice.
Let's go.
Okay, yeah. Now I'm a chill spirit. That's vodka on ice. Now, as soon as this match was announced, for Kurtis, it was a win-win situation from the very beginning. Because he finally on a card that will earn him some recognition. So even if I 30 him, Kurtis will still have reason to be grinning. Because similar to 50 in the Power TV series, this is the biggest show Kurtis been in. Now Kurtis, this is your make or break opportunity. Honestly, you got nothing to lose, bitch. Cause for you, this plate comes with no steaks. It's a vegetarian dish. I was always gonna be on this card, but you wouldn't be here had I told Nova that you're an opponent that I don't accept. See, Level Up is my house, so without me, you wouldn't have gotten booked, you wouldn't have gotten your little check. So thank me, bitch. In your little verses, a little gratitude is something I expect, cause you got paid to come cook at my house like a personal chef. Now let's be frank, Kurtis. You've wasted MBL resources because you haven't grown the brand, nor have you become a prominent rapper. And over the years, your penmanship been degraded and your views been getting lesser and lesser. You've been bad for business, and MBL management needs to realize investing in you as a critical error. Hey, yo, Nero, Nduna, y'all need to cut your losses and stop shouldering the burden of carrying dead weight like pallbearers. Now Kurtis, the reason the fans don't hold you in high regard is because they can tell you an extreme capper. And the fans are tuned into reality. Plus Cheppy's bubblegum taught them to expect a few facts from a rapper. Now Kurtis, I'm ruthless. You could have saved yourself by Now Kurtis, I'm ruthless. You didn't skip this match, so you didn't save yourself. They say life is a bitch. You didn't just flirt with death, but you also got intimate with it. There's time.
Yeah. Bottom of the third, last round for this battle. Kurtis, let's go.
Hey, yo. I said for this, we're gonna do some different shit. They say real shit is what battle rap is missing, my G, so I'ma keep it on me. I said it's hard to bury the hatchet when your side is the one that had to carry the casket. Smoking Mary, realizing I might have to marry the ratchet. Just another good kid in a mad city. I ain't do it, but I was there when it happened. You know, so shout out to my bro and them. It used to be stay safe. Now when you go out, it's stay dangerous and pray that the gun don't jam. And pray that the gun don't jam, nigga. I know one day we all be best rapper that died. And until then, I was only focused on being best rapper alive. I know only these words outlive rappers' demise. You see the tears in my eyes? It's cause all my niggas died. The only thing we did was just pray that we make it to 25. It's so subtle, but I came from that old rubble, the South. Ain't no role models. I've been through a lot of pain, but I put that shit in a whole bottle. It's funny cause mama said follow the Lord, but it seemed a bit far. The devil in the hood, and the nigga needed a kickstart. He ain't letting his kid starve. Gotta get it and dish up. Went for a robbery and he made it like Pixar. Went for a robbery and he made it like Pixar. And through the midst of that hustle, I found out that niggas switch up. You gotta be careful. Can't let there be no angles in your circle. I had to tell him patience is a virtue. If you turn the other cheek, you allow these niggas to hurt you. And fuck. Keep going. And they say when you turn the other cheek, you allow the niggas to hurt you. So what the fuck you want me to come out on this battle rap stage and do? Tell you that I flip guns? No, fuck that. Reality is I grew up poor. A bunch of hand-me-downs that I wore. My shoes were torn. I dealt with the scorn of a woman dealing with children in Freedom Park. She was stuck, no food in pots. And that pot to piston was missing. She was wishing she could have bought. If a baby she could afford, she would keep it, of course. But struggling with just one, why would she bring up more? How the fuck you think I'ma feed them with just my faith in the Lord? I'm just making a point, no disrespecting at all. The fridge was vacant, the noise from a rumbling stomach. Freedom Park was a jungle. Imagine seeing your mother hustling for you. Your father wants to destroy you. Your brother down in the soil. You probably see your sister get a D-ball for cheetah at the corner. Nigga, I know jitters that the coroners took. Right at the corner, had him cornered, they shoot. Somebody died and his daughter was too. Nobody helped because all of them shook. I never was a young boy, we just had to be men. It was go outside and make ends meet, don't meet your end. And mommy had to pretend she was happy handling funerals, prepping while she was cracking within. Cause the body's gone stone cold and bro will never grow old. Prayers, candlelighting, we're just trying to guide his soul home. Cause he was living just to die in the end. What was it all for? Third time, nigga, fuck.
Hey, yo, make some noise!